Alright, bro. What we doing today?
One thing I'm getting like a 2.5, 10 fade all around. Something like this I see on your page.
Alright. So we're gonna be doing something like this. We're gonna do a nice clean 2, keep the hair dark, 10 fade on the sides. We're gonna keep the beard as wide as possible, right? Give it a nice burst taper. We're gonna bring it all the way together. I got you, bro. Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today I got a banger for y'all. I know it's been a while, but you know, I just want to catch up, talk to you guys, chop it up with you guys. So I want to go in by combing the client's hair forward, bringing everything forward, just getting it ready to be able to chop it all down and get it down to that one desired length, man. Happy 2024 to everybody. I hope you guys had amazing holidays. Hope you guys brought the New Year's in, you know, well with your family. Hopefully the kids is healthy. Hopefully you got New Year's resolutions and things of that nature that's gonna help and take you to the next level. But as you guys can see, we just trimming his hair down to a number 2. He showed me the picture. You know, that was a haircut I did on YouTube like 3 years ago. So I'm basically just mimicking another haircut. But for him specifically, he wants his length to be, you know, a 2 guard. So I just want to get everything consistent. If you guys haven't tried, man, the new low pros, bro, they crazy. The blades is crazy. The cutting style on them is crazy. And the one battery, like the whole FX1 system is insane. You hit the red button and that one battery works for every clipper that has the one battery. Like the one charging system is literally insane. So as you guys can see, I'm just creating a nice rainbow shape. Then I'm gonna give myself a 1/2 inch completely open, slowly but surely. I wanna start to create this arc area. I wanna create a bursted taper look. And I want you guys to understand and know what I'm doing in this case right here. So what I'm doing right here is literally just giving myself room to fade, drop them halfway right here. And I'm just bouncing on the corner of the blade. And I just wanna make sure that I'm not overly doing it, but I'm also at the same time giving my client, you know, the best outcome period in this taper. I'm completely closed now and I'm just staying in this pocket. And staying in this pocket just basically allows me to, you know, bring everything together. So I went completely open, not closed, and I'm just hitting towards the top of the sideburn area just to knock this little fade part out easy. Like, it don't take too much to do that. And then, you know, no guard. I'm just basically going in with the hilt of my blade, just hitting them trimming and hitting the darker hairs on the beard just to bring it all the way together. Now, something right here. I'm not cutting at my station today because Shannon, S-Craft Blends, wasn't at the shop. And, you know, Bossio was at my chair today because me and Bossio share a station. I went to Shannon's station to cut and he had some masters with a cord plugged up. I said, let me try these. I haven't tried, you know, like y'all know I grew up on masters. I got masters tattooed on my body. Like, you know, I grew up to these. So I'm like, let me try these. I forgot what they felt like. I forgot what the lever felt like. I forgot the heaviness of the clipper. I forgot how open the clipper is once you open up the lever. Like, it got me thinking like, damn, I fell in love with this clipper, you know? And I stopped using it. And I stopped using it just because Anders let me down with like the overall master cordless. Like, I wanted to keep my station cordless, and what they did with the master cordless just really upset me to the fullest, and I just didn't want to touch the clippers at all again. But as you guys can see, we just knocked out that side. Now doing the same steps and repeating the same steps in the back of the nape area, taking our time. Now one thing about the nape area, you can't see it now, but he has a lot of hair growth patterns back here. So I start completely closed. I go up to my 2nd notch, now to my 3rd notch, and I just want to make sure that I can see this fade coming together. I'm seeing this hair shift down to the left, and then on the right side it splits and shift down to the right. So one thing that I'm noticing, like above everything, while doing this taper, like it looks cool, but a lot of this hair is shifting and I just don't want to mess it up. When hair shift like this, you got to be very careful, because if you don't have IQ or notice exactly where you at in this haircut, it could be a problem for you, and you don't want things like this to be consistent problems for you. So, you know, you just play it piece by piece. Once I made it completely open, I just made myself all the way to my 1/16 completely open, and I just want to debulk this area. And me debulking this area coming from the angle was allowing me to, you know, start to transition and feather this area. So I'm just taking my time, slowly but surely. Yep, just slowly but surely, just bringing everything together, brush of one, fade of one, staying in the loop, staying consistent, and bringing it all the way together. Fire. Yep. Now with a one guard, doing the same thing here, bringing it all the way together. Now, y'all know what I do on my right side. I just stay focused. I stay locked in with the people, who locked in with me. Today, man, is gonna be one of them days. I'm super happy, bro. I'm not sure if a lot of y'all who follow me on here follow Coldest Clippers, a guy from Boston, Massachusetts, but he a rapper in the barber industry, and he reached out to me. He reached out to I'm the Barber Plug. He reached out to 360 Jeezy, and he wanted features for his project. Ironically, his project come out tonight, and I gave him a feature, man, and I just think it's super dope. It's gonna be on an album called Love Me Now. So if you guys could, man, 12 o'clock tonight, I'm the 7th track on there with Codus, and the track is called So I really, 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 really appreciate if y'all just go stream it. Just go check me out. As you guys can see, my music is taking too long to come out itself because I'm still having an engineer problem. But on this tip of it, me and Codus was able to lock in. I still wanted to do a feature. I still wanted to get some work out. And I'm just taking my time. I'm being patient. I'm learning how to not be, impatient. I made it so far with barbering them and doing it at the highest level that I'm just expecting that music come just as easy or come, at the same rate as it. And then I'm just forgetting that everybody don't understand my sound. I'm tired of sitting with engineers and people who can't mix me because they trying to make me sound like they want me to sound. That's not the person that I plan on working with. That's not the persons that I'm going to work with. That shit gets on my nerves. Like, it literally gets on my nerves. People continuously mix me and try to make me sound good to them, and that's not what I want. I want to sound good to myself. So, I take it super personal because I'm investing a lot of time into it. Like, I could stay a barber. I could stay making the type of money that I make as a barber, but I'm trying to figure out a different aspect of my life that I fell in love with. And the fact that I got people playing with me and not understanding exactly where I'm coming from is what makes the music game frustrating to me. But I'm past it, like I'm working. I found a couple people that fit perfectly in my circle. I found my dog Trippy, and he just a dope engineer, young cat, understand what I want to do, understand how to elevate my sound, and I'm working. So, excuse me for using a curse word earlier, but I want y'all to understand and know how passionate I am about my music, how much I want to get my music out to y'all, how much good content I've recorded over the last year or two. Like, I got 180 plus songs that are not dropped now, and I'm ready now. Like, I got my engineer, I'm rolling, I'm locked in. So expect my project this year. Like, I'm definitely aiming for my birthday, September 27th. So I'm setting up a bunch of things, got a bunch of, different features and different things like that. So as you guys can see, let's get off of me. I'm going in with my clippers closed, and I just want to trim all these hairs after doing my shaving cream and hot towel. Y'all know I do that just for skin prep, just so I could get the hair to lay down as best as possible and set it up just so I could go in and start to attack it with my trimmers. And as you guys can see, as I'm going in, I'm just attacking. And you know what's crazy? These trimmers is fresh out the box, and they punching like that, like fresh out the box. S-Craft told me, like, I didn't even get a chance to really set the trimmer up yet. Like, I didn't even move the blade at all yet, and they coming out punching. So, like, if you can get your hands on these low pros, it really, if you in the Texas area, FDW, Fort Worth, y'all know we locked in with Fort Worth Barber Supply. That's one of the only supplies that, that I really rock with. FD, they always make sure that I'm good. They always make sure that I have everything that I need behind my station. So if you could, go check out, the Fort Worth Barber Supply. My man Edward, Amy, Rafi, like, they just got some really good people in there, knowledgeable people about these clippers and tools that can help you elevate. As you guys can see, I'm just hitting the lineup. Somebody pushed my client back severely. This is my first time cutting his hair, so I don't want to push him just as back. I want to also bring some balance to his hairline, but bring some strength to it. Because sometimes when people getting haircuts, they don't understand that it's other people that's literally pushing them back and destroying their hair. And at the end of the day, that's not the type of barber that I am. I don't want to destroy your hair to get it. It's as crispy as possible. I'm trying to stay as natural as possible, but also get it as crispy as possible, because I understand the frustrations of somebody pushing you back just to get you crispy. Like, I don't live by that law. That's never been my law. That's not how I get down. So I want my clients to feel good about me when they get out of the chair. I'm not playing with nobody hell like that. You know, I done seen people in Chicago get hurt about really, you know, destroying somebody's hairline. But as you guys can see, I'm working on the Chicago C, and I'm able to just work my way around these corners beautifully, and, you know, just really establish dominance in this lineup. And doing this is literally proof that these tools are super dope. They kicking that, you know, that white line. You know, I got some form of comfortability in my hand, and, you know, everything is just consistent. So now I want to go in using my Tune 45 Beam Team cordless compressor on tune45.com. You can actually get this product using the promo code BEAM, or any other products you want to get for 15% off. Dopest wireless enhancer on the market. Nothing is as strong as it. Color-wise, the best color on the market as well too. No Drip is a waterproof color that doesn't wipe off, that stains the skin, and at the end of the day, it's completely waterproof. You can walk in the rain with this, you can sweat with this, and this color will not drip. As you guys know, if you follow me on IG, we get multiple demonstrations of people going swimming, people washing their hair, and no drip, not moving at all. If applied correctly, I promise you the product does exactly what it needs to do. So now I'm gonna go in using my Precision Pack pencil, and it's the best pencil on the market too, double-sided, white and nude on both sides. So I want y'all to understand and know that when you using these products, we only use these products to elevate the look that we already got. So we already got him crispy. I had him crispy natural. He wanted a little bit of color because them lighter parts on the vertical area of his lining was pushed back by his previous barber. So I did just that. You know, I filled in those areas, and now I'm finna go behind it and conceal those areas and bring some light, bring some pop, bring some flash, you know, to the haircut, and just keep everything consistent as possible, using the tip of the blade just to basically bounce into that contrasted white line to spread it across the skin, giving it that clean, concealed contrast look. And as you guys can see, fire. Big shout out to Jerm Boomin too. I don't even know how I got to that so late. Shout out to Jerm Boomin, man. One of my favorite producers when it comes to the net. He just know how to find that pocket. It's like, this my pocket. When it's slow like this, when that 808 banging like this, when the drums like this, it's something special for me. So I lean my client back, stretch the skin angle to raise at a 45-degree angle, bring everything to the highest point. He wanted to keep the beard as wide as possible. And as you guys can see, this client beard isn't as strong as the client's beard that was in the picture. But at the end of the day, we want to get this client as closest to what he's looking for. So we got him to burst the taper. We filled in the lineup. Now it's time to bring the beard all the way together. And bringing the beard all the way together is, you know, this is what we do. Y'all know me. When we get on here and we get on YouTube and we doing beard work, it's all about solidifying the lines. It's all about keeping everything consistent, but trying to get the client as crispy as possible. And, you know, that's the most important thing. I see 2024, you know, got a little fire under a bunch of barbers on Instagram. A lot of Instagram barbers going crazy, man. So, like, I'm just proud watching the industry. And it's crazy, like, Beam a couple years ago was just a real, you know, consistent, precise dude. Now, being an owner in this industry, watching people elevate, use my products, come to my barber classes, and really, like, you know how many people, like, walk up to me daily and message me, like, I'm the reason they in barber school. Like, it's crazy. Like, people transitioning their whole lives to become barbering or to do barbering based on what they learned from me from YouTube. At times I forget about how much I put into this industry, but I want to say thank you to everybody. If I've ever been a part of your journey, I appreciate it to the fullest, because that's all I've ever wanted to do, was be a part of people's journey and help you guys elevate to the next level. And that's what it's always been about, man. That's what it's always been about. But we iced it. That's glacier right there. It's unfortunate in this world, you know, sometimes we get clients that get pushed back like this. Sometimes we get clients that got to reach out to us because their previous barber didn't do the job. But as barbers, it's up to us to change the outcome. Without further ado, let's lock in. We got him crispy. Hashtag TBT, hashtag the Beam Team, hashtag Glacier Gang, hashtag, it's 2024, man. It's up. That's all this year's about. It's up. Stay focused, stay locked in. And man, always appreciate your people around you. Keep your circle close, and may God bless. I hope everybody an amazing year this year.
All right, brother. You can let me know what you think. I need to touch up anything. Let me know. Yeah, in a special place with that one, brother. We good?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, bro. Glad I was able to accommodate you today.